Now, first things first, you might be asking, bro, it's been literally a year since you hit 2,000 subs. Why are you even bothering to make this? And the answer is, I'm sorry for procrastinating it literally the entire year, but for most of the year I just forgot about it. Until very recently, when I decided, wouldn't it be really funny if I were to actually just make it, and then release it 1 year after, like, hitting 2,000. So that's what we're here for. So welcome, finally, after 1 year, to the 2,000 sub Q&A. Now, I'm still gonna be answering the questions that were asked all the way back then, but some of the answers that I initially wrote down in January have changed, obviously, because it's been a year. So here's how I'm going to answer these. I'll say what my answer was then, and then I'll answer it in relation to now. So I feel like that'll be interesting. So, without further ado, let's get started. So first off, GH asks, what's one food you would eat for every meal if you could? Now the thing I have written down in the doc is something healthy so I don't die. So clearly I was too lazy to answer this question, and I'm still going to be, because yeah, that's still my answer. I would say that's a pretty good answer. Because if you pick, like, your favorite food, for example, it's probably something that isn't healthy, so if you eat your favorite food for every meal, you're probably gonna die young, and I don't want to do that. So, yeah. Next up, I grouped these two. We have Zephyr asking, what demon do you dream to beat someday? And King Pig asking, what demon do you plan to be your last hardest? Now, back then, of course, I didn't have a plan for my last hardest, but now, of course, I've already beaten my last hardest. It's trueffet, as I've made abundantly clear through all of the times people ask me to beat something hard on stream, and I get pissed at them. In terms of what demon I dream to beat someday, I guess right now that would be Network, because I'm playing Network and I want to beat Network. So yeah, there's that. That one's definitely changed a lot since this. Destroyer Liam asks, what is your least favorite level you've played in the game? Now, back then, it was Sakupen Hell, because I basically answered this by just saying my least favorite Extreme, because it's much easier to answer. And back then I said Sakupen Hell. I still fucking hate Sakupen Hell, by the way. I hate its gameplay. It's so annoying to play. But now, of course, the answer is Place, because I decided one day it'd be funny if I beat Place. Oh my god, it was such a mistake. So yeah, I beat Place, and it was the worst thing I've ever played. Don't play it. It's so fucking boring. The gameplay's dog shit, obviously. I don't know why the fuck it got rated. It shouldn't have gotten rated, and yeah, fuck Place. Don't play it. Next up, Lucky asked, do you have any plans with your channel for 2023? I assume I didn't, because I pretty much just did the same shit I did last year. So, I guess the answer is no. And I do have not really written down in the doc, so I mean, that hasn't really changed. Blixia asks, what is your favorite and least favorite RobTop level? My favorite RobTop level has essentially been the same ever since I beat it. It's Theory of Everything 2. Yes, I know, that seems to be like the default favorite RobTop level, seeing as it won both of, like, the best RobTop level tournaments that were on Twitter in the past, like, month. But, yeah, I love Toe 2. In terms of least favorite, I really don't know. I'd probably have to go play them all again. I don't like Time Machine. I don't like, what else do I not like? I honestly don't really like Geometrical Dominator. Fight me. I don't really like it. But I'd have to go back and play them all. They're all, like, free now, so, like, it's hard to tell which one I think is the worst one. But, like, favorite's definitely Toe 2. That hasn't changed, and that probably won't ever change. So, yeah. Toe 2. Wild asked two things, because he thinks he's better than all of you. How did you improve so fast since last July, and will you ever do facecam streams again? By last July, I assume he means July 2021, because, again, these questions are from a year ago. So, I think the only answer I can give to how I got so good so fast is just I played the game a lot, and I was constantly trying harder and harder things, as well as, like, being stubborn and, like, sticking with things for long-ass periods of time, like Auditory, Sonic Wave, and, of course, trueffet. So, I guess that's my secret to getting good at the game. Just play the game a fuck ton, really. In terms of will you ever do facecam streams again, when this was asked, the answer was yes. Now the answer is no. Because, in early 2023, I was actually doing facecam streams for a little bit. Now I don't, because I'm too shy. So, deal with it. Volk City asks, what was your first list demon? I just mentioned it. It was Auditory Breaker. I beat it February 12th, 2023. It was 143 on the list when I beat it, and oh my god, it was one of the worst experiences I've had in my life. Obviously, because I jumped to it from ACU / Dark Odyssey. My hardest changed over the course of me playing, and that's how fucking long it took me. I don't even remember why I started it. I think I just wanted to try to do the waves, or the last wave, and then I just kept playing it. And then eventually it just, like, kept going. That's how I've started, like, pretty much all of my hard completions. But yeah, Auditory Breaker. I don't think the level's that bad now, obviously. I do think it's the best Sonic Wave level, just in general. But, like, if you're going for it as a hardest, be ready. Pretty much if you're going for any Sonic Wave levels as a hardest. I've realized now that there's a certain thing with Sonic Wave levels. If you can beat them quickly, they're pretty alright. But if you spend, like, a long time on them, they're fucking excruciating. Because, like, Sonic Wave and Auditory both took me multiple months, and I hated them. And then Sonic Wave Rebirth took me, like, 3 days, and I thought it really wasn't that bad. Because I beat it so quickly. So, like, you gotta beat them fast to have a good experience, in my opinion. Sage asks, what is your favorite Extreme Demon? Now, back then, of course, this was Accu, and now it has changed to Overtime. Ever since I saw Overtime got verified, I wanted to beat it, but I was always too lazy to, actually try to learn it. And then one day in late July, I was like, fuck it, I want something to do that isn't Aerial Gleam, so I'm gonna try to learn it. And I did, and I love it. I love its gameplay, I love its song, I love its deco, I love pretty much everything about it. It can be slightly annoying at some points, but literally just get good at the parts, and it's, like, the most fun thing ever, in my opinion. So yeah. Overtime, play it. Please play it. Soup Bloop asks, do you enjoy eating pancakes? Yes. Silver asks, what made you start YouTube? I have a video from, like, May of 2020 that goes over basically in detail why I started YouTube, but, like, I'll give you a quick summary now. Because back when I first started YouTube, I was doing, like, Roblox videos and shit. But, basically, in the years before I started a channel, me and one of my friends in real life would basically just, like, play games and just, like, act like we were recording a YouTube video. We did that constantly. Sometimes we even actually did record stuff. Like, I have a recording from February 2017 of us doing that. It's like a 30-minute Minecraft recording. Will I ever release it? No, but I do have that. And eventually in, of course, September 2018, I finally decided to actually ask my mother if I could actually start one, and she was like, yeah, alright, fine. And so that's why I did. I'd always wanted to for like 2 to 3 years before I actually did. AJ asks, what made you start to play GD? In terms of, like, starting to play GD for the first time, I don't remember, sadly. All I know is that it was in 2015. That's all I know. I don't remember why. I don't remember how I initially found it. I wish I did, but I don't. In terms of why I came back to it, that started the streak of me playing it consistently up until now, that was in, like, mid to late 2020. I think it's because I rediscovered GD YouTube. It was actually Nepesta. Nepesta was the GD YouTuber I found, and it basically just, like, reintroduced me to the game. I was like, oh yeah, this game, I remember playing this game. And then I started playing it again, and eventually, again, that has just led to now. So, thanks, Nepesta. You brought me back to the game. And then, finally, yes, I'm sorry, there wasn't that many questions. There are 3 questions, all grouped together, saying, random person asks, when and how did you realize you didn't want to do Roblox content anymore? Crazy asks, will you ever make videos of Roblox or stream Beastform again? And Seabass asks, why did you quit Roblox? Now, back then, I think my answers haven't really changed. In terms of the first one, when and how did you realize you didn't want to make Roblox content anymore? It's not that I didn't want to make Roblox content anymore, it's that I wanted to make GD content instead. I still love Roblox. Literally, as I'm recording this, I am AFKing opening eggs in Pet Sim 99, so I'm still obviously playing Roblox. While I'm editing this, too. But, I just didn't really want to do content on it anymore. In terms of the second one, will you ever make videos of Roblox or stream Beastform again? Since this has been asked, in the past, like, month or 2, I have actually done 2 random Beastform streams, because I did get back into it for a little bit. I'll probably still play Beastmas, I might just do some random streams of that again, but in terms of, like, streaming it, like, officially, like I was doing in 2021, probably not ever. I don't even know if the people who ask these questions beside random person even watch me anymore, because again, it's been a year since these have been asked, but hopefully they can get their closure. And then, of course, Seabass asked, why'd you quit Roblox? I haven't. I never quit Roblox. I still play it constantly, especially, again, after Pet Sim 99 released. So I definitely didn't quit. Roblox. I didn't do that. I just stopped making content on it. Anyway, yeah, that's all the questions. Sorry there wasn't that many, and I'm hoping y'all can forgive me for waiting an entire ass year. But, yeah, so, thank you for watching. And again, thank you, even though it's been a year, thank you immensely for 2,000 subs. My goal was to hit it by the end of 2022, and we did. So, thank you all for that. So, yeah, sorry I had to wait a whole ass year, but, thank y'all for being patient, and hopefully this was worth it. If I had to guess, it wasn't, but, yeah. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.